everyone. I'm Ethan Liu with news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Taiwan's so-called trash mountains could disappear by late 2026. The government says it will spend over $37 million to get rid of them. Taiwan has 28 mostly publicly owned waste incinerators, but since 2017, they've been taken offline on a rotating basis for maintenance and upgrades. That's left 140,000 tons of trash piled up nationwide. Environment Minister Peng Shiming has asked Taipei to use its extra capacity to help taking trash from overwhelmed parts of the country to speed up the cleanup process. People power has paid off for workers at a factory in Taoyuan. Fed up with years of having their rights trampled on, the workers from Taiwan, Vietnam, and Thailand joined forces to demand money they're owed, and their employer listened. Zhang Van Triest explains why this case is so unusual.
It's a labor protest in 3 languages. The multinational workforce at the Datong Dyeing and Finishing Company in Taoyuan says its employer has broken the law for decades. And with the textile company preparing to close, this is their last shot at some kind of restitution. Senior Taiwanese workers say the company stopped paying into their retirement funds in 2005. From that year, anyone who'd been on for at least 25 years was forced into half-year contracts that cut their pay by 30% and took away all but a week of annual leave.
我在公司做了47年，在那边做的时候，做到94年的时候，旧制换新制，他就叫我们旧制结清，我们只好选择新制。有人选择旧制，就被他遣散。
The legality of this practice is still in question. But it wasn't just local workers. The factory also began hiring migrant workers from Vietnam and Thailand. Together with their Taiwanese counterparts, they faced unpaid overtime and mandatory unpaid leave. For years, none of the workers said anything. Even those who may have known their rights were being violated kept their heads down to avoid losing their jobs. But rumors the factory was closing down changed everything overnight. The migrant workers were especially panicked, as they would now have to repay hefty fees to the middlemen who got them their positions.
他们担心有想换雇主也找不到工作啊！如果找得到工作就会减多少？8万、9万、10万咯，太多了，太多的会减。
Then in July, something unusual happened. Workers from Taiwan, Vietnam, and Thailand who might otherwise have had conflicting interests banded together and formed a union.
加班的时数一旦是被外籍移工拿去之后，那本来的加班时数就会下降。那大家知道，在船厂里面，大家薪水都偏低，就是要靠加班才能维持生计。那如果我这边的加班时数少，是不是我等同我的薪水也跟着下降了？那所以他们之间就会有一些，要说竞合嘛，不如说牢牢相争啦。
And it wasn't just this barrier the workers overcame. Many of the workers don't speak each other's languages. But everyone understood that once the factory closed, it would be too late to claim money they felt they were owed. After several months of negotiation, they got big concessions from the company. Payment for overtime owed and unused annual leave, and severance of up to 2 months with an additional lump sum compensation. Migrant workers also got an offer of either a plane ticket home or money for lodging as they search for a new job. Labor organizers say this shows the importance of solidarity between Taiwanese and overseas workers.
移工的问题就是劳工的问题，本劳的问题跟移工的问题往往是相通的。尤其在移工越来越多的情况底下，如果没有收移工担任会员的话，其实甚至会有会员没有办法过半这样的恐惧存在。所以我们呼吁大家要收移工来担任会员。
They see a model here for successfully breaking through national and linguistic barriers and holding companies that break the law to account, furthering the welfare of everyone involved. Patrick Chen and Zhang Van Triest for TaiwanPlus.
South Korea's largest privately run food bank is under threat and is taking its battle for survival to court. The center's owner says he wants to continue providing the city's poorest with free hot meals despite protests from wealthy residents. Rosie Gweninger reports.
This centre in Seoul's Dongdaemun district has been serving free hot meals to the city's poorest residents for decades. Hundreds of people travel to the food bank each day, hitting 1,200 at its peak. The people seeking help are overwhelmingly seniors, South Korea's poorest demographic. And they come here not only to fill their stomach, but also for social interaction.
집 있으면 자꾸 들어놓고 싶고 아프니까 그런데 여기 오면 의자에 한 6시간 정도 앉아 있어도 졸렵질 않아요. 얘기하고 그러니까.
The centre was founded by Pastor Chui El-Do, who began his service by handing out rice to poor seniors. With support from local authorities, the Gov't Centre was set up next to a railway station in Dongdaemun, a traditionally low-rent and working-class district, and it became South Korea's largest privately run free meal program. But as land values in Seoul soar, doubling since 2019, rapidly gentrifying Dongdaemun has transformed into a stylish residential district. And owners of luxury high-rise apartments began complaining that the popular food service attracts too many people and claimed it led to crime and depreciates property prices. Claims Chui says are unfounded.
아파트 값이 바퍼 때문에 최소 1억, 많으면 2억을 더 받을 수 있는데 우리는 손해보고 있다. 이걸 퍼뜨리기 시작했습니다.
Chui had previously received top-level government support, including from former South Korean presidents who visited the centre to help hand out food. But that support has now diminished. When a new district chief won office in 2022 on the back of a promise to relocate Gov't, he ordered sections of the centre to be demolished. Chui was hit with fines of tens of thousands of dollars, with authorities arguing parts of the centre were built without proper permission. The pastor is battling the order in court, saying the lawsuit is part of a coordinated campaign to evict his centre from the bustling location to make room for possible redevelopment. He says without the prime downtown position and convenient transport links, pensioners across the city will struggle to access the service.
가장 가난한 사람이 올 수 있는 곳, 교통이 가장 편한 지하철이 닿는 대중교통 시설이 있는 곳이어야 합니다.
And people who visit the centre are on edge, concerned they will lose not just free meals, but also the companionship Gov't has provided them for decades.
사랑방처럼 이렇게 같이 앉은 분이 오늘 안 오면은 아 이분이 혹시 무슨 일이 있어서 안 오나 하고 서로 연락도 하고 해야 되니까.
아유 없어지면 안 돼요. 이거는 정말 내 집보다도 더 좋은데요 여기.
A court date is set this month to determine whether sections of the centre must be torn down. But no matter the result, Chui says he's not going anywhere, insisting Seoul needs to look out for its seniors. Dolphine Chen and Rosie Greninger for TaiwanPlus.
A Taiwanese artist's unconventional use of a gun as a paintbrush is drawing attention at an art festival in Thailand. Lu also used carving techniques to create their art on traditional art doors unveiled at the Bangkok Art Biennale. The event in the Thai capital runs until February 25th, and the theme this year is Nature Gaia, inspired by the life-giving ancient Greek goddess.
These two gates exist in this temple, have like multiple portals, and also echoing the structure and the save this infinite loophole of life. So it's very specifically made for sight.
Lu's artwork will be on display in Bangkok until February next year. Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. You can visit the TaiwanPlus website and follow our social media for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, today we take you to London's Design Museum, where the World of Tim Burton exhibition is now on display. I'm Ethan Liu. Take care, and I'll see you next time.
Pivotal election that will impact Taiwan and the world. Will it be President Harris or President Trump?
We are moving forward.
Make America great again.
I'm in the United States in the final stretch.
TaiwanPlus has you covered with exclusive reports from California to Texas and Washington to Florida. We'll be there on election night as America decides. Only on TaiwanPlus.